Welcome back to the Endless Growth Podcast, episode 41.
Yes, sir. 41, man.
Yes, sir.
It was a little different last time with 40. It almost felt like it was a big accomplishment in a way, but I feel like it almost didn't feel like we were in the 40s yet. And holy shit, like
It's kind of crazy, huh?
41, man.
It flew by, bro. And then, yeah, last week was way different. We had, a special guest. It had been a minute.
Yeah.
So, a little change of pace. But
I hope you guys enjoy that episode.
yeah, I'm excited. I've been telling a couple people, I was like, hey, because they be bringing it up sometimes, like, oh, you hit podcast, it's been getting better, the gym, whatever. And then I was like, hey, I'm pretty proud about episode 40, It's pretty solid. Came out good, in my opinion. Can't wait to see like the whole video thing you do with it as well.
Yeah.
You see like the final cut or whatever. And I know it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass because something new,
Yeah, it definitely is. We kind of been going back and forth. I mean, there was kind of one little hiccup we've had, but I think for the most part, we'll be able to make it work and it should be a good, little outcome for you guys. I mean, obviously with time, we're going to be trying to get better at it and
hmm
master it, more. But yeah, that was last week, man. But how's your week been, man? How's things going?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, bro. To be honest, I've been a little more discouraged, I guess, recently. A couple of reasons why, I guess you could say. One reason is because, well, one, I guess you could say the end of the year is coming. You kind of start, well, I guess some people start like kind of reviewing their year and kind of seeing if, they kind of got to the point where they maybe wanted to or kind of, yeah, you're basically just kind of self-analyzing. The year's coming to the end. I know some people actually take this month of December to just kind of coast by and maybe not like slow down, not work less essentially. But it makes sense. You have family coming
Yeah.
over a lot of the time. It's Christmas, and then you have New Year's literally like the week following that. So yeah, it's just
I feel I can relate with that. Not with me, but
hmm
I feel like let's say 4 years ago, I think I was in that zone where it's like December, just kind of chill, Christmas vibe, spend family, spend money on gifts and people, like
hmm
it's a time of giving, and all that. And I feel like from every year that's passed on from those 4 years to now, it's literally just like it's just another month that I'm hoping I can use every single day to
mm.
get something out of it because it's just busy as hell, man. And
Yeah, it is, bro.
so, but yeah, it's different. Everybody takes it, different the way they go.
It's true. It's true. So yeah, just something I guess, reflecting, doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
But thankfully I haven't really got to the point where I'm like, fuck it, it's December, all that. I guess I have to thank my girlfriend in a little bit. She kind of helped me account. Yeah, basically helped me account a little bit. Like, let me know. She basically brought up like the SEO things, for example.
Hmm.
And it's been a minute where I haven't specifically been studying SEO. I've been doing like other advertisements and all that shit. So basically, I just kind of have to kind of face not only myself, but also kind of explain in like a honest way, kind
Mhm.
of what's going on. And I don't know. I feel like maybe that got me a little discouraged because obviously you're getting held accountable. It makes you kind of question or review kind of what you've been doing. And then it's kind of a more realistic approach because maybe you're procrastinating, avoiding it. Obviously, you're avoiding it. Gets brought up in front of you. You kind of have to confront it,
Yeah.
I guess, in a sense. But yeah, it's not like to say I wasn't doing anything. Obviously, I've been pretty active with the whole like podcast. I've been trying to keep up with the social media, do some more shorts. So yeah, that's been going pretty good. Been studying, doing all that stuff. So nothing has changed. But
Yeah. It's just your
um,
time has been kind of put somewhere
yeah,
differently.
and I think externally too. I think she was kind of seeing it as like we only see each other like on weekends, and that's usually the time I kind of don't really do as much as like the weekdays.
Hmm.
So she's probably just like, damn, this fool doesn't do shit or something. In my head, that's what I'm thinking. She probably doesn't think that, but
Yeah.
yeah, obviously when you're getting confronted and people are, maybe giving you feedback,
You
then you're
start.
just gonna maybe egotistically wise just take it that way. Didn't because I knew, it's a team aspect and all that, but it made me kind of confront myself, and I was like, ah,
Mm.
shit. So yeah, just just kind of being real with yourself is just good. It sucks to be honest with you sometimes because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have things where you probably wish you were better. Maybe it's not even business shit because it seems like you're killing that, but maybe other aspects where you're like, damn, like this came up and now I have to face that. Maybe I'm not the best at this thing right now, or maybe I said I was trying to, I don't know, do some other shit and I'm not really doing it. I'm not on track for that because
100%.
there's a bunch of areas in life.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got to own up to it, it's a better way of going about it. Cause I feel like if you just keep, pushing it aside or kind of, putting it at the back, it's eventually going to come up. And I feel like for yourself too, it's kind of just beating on you in the way. Like,
Yeah.
you're just essentially like considering like lying, but you're lying to yourself in a way too.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And that's when your self-esteem goes down. I think we talked about it that last week.
yeah, a little bit about that. Yeah. So, but
Hmm.
yeah, it's a fact. That's good. I mean, we all have our times where we kind of just have to reanalyze and kind of see where we're at and where we gotta
Yeah,
put
yeah,
more effort into, or not even effort, but like more of
yeah,
your time into it. Like you said, you're still doing a bunch of other shit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just not of what we were currently working a little bit ago. So,
Exactly. Yeah, I'm still working. Well, not like basically just kind of was like she kind of brought up a good point. I really haven't maybe brought like done too much in that specific area. Maybe I could hit more on it on a weekend or something like that. But I feel like that's kind of maybe my problem. I could try to go pretty ham during the week, so then I have like maybe the weekend to kind of chill more and off. But it sounds like it's just gonna be me grinding, bro. Fuck it, just fuck time out, you know.
yeah, it's gonna be like that for a minute. I feel like
Yeah.
I've kind of been going back to the other. I was telling you earlier about like I've been having kind of the weekends off now.
Yep.
Well, like Sunday evening and Sundays, and I've kind of been feeling weird having them off. I almost feel like I think my girl even brought it up on I think it was Sunday. She's like, I'm kind of bored of watching TV. Like, what the fuck do we do now? Like, it's not shit to do. It's like winter right now.
Mm,
But yeah, I've been kind of finding myself, now it's like shit. Like, I gotta find something else. I gotta like put my time into when, like, it's good to take time off,
hmm.
but at the same time, like, just watching movies and being on your phone is probably not the best thing. There's probably other things you could do productively that still is relaxing in a way. So
Yeah, we just gotta kind of find those. I feel like a good idea because I've been kind of maybe thinking about doing this maybe in a week or two. I don't know. Whenever nothing
mm-hmm.
shit to do, go to like Crystal Hot Springs, bro. Like
Kind of short
literally,
little trip.
yeah, it's literally like what 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cold as shit outside for sure. But once you get in that water, you're gonna want to get the fuck out. And I think I went last year when it was like cold, or maybe not a year or two ago. I don't know how long ago it was. But once you get out of the water, it's like cold as hell outside. You don't even feel cold because it's just you've been boiling in like literally in water. It's kind of weird. I'm
Yeah.
not explaining it, but that'd be maybe something cool as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I've got a little bit of that in a way.
Mhm.
I remember so I'm a person that just I have to shower in the morning. Even if I shower at night, sometimes like I'll have to want to shower in the morning, kind of wait to wake up in a way.
Mhm.
But I remember every single time there'd be one time like I'd wake up late or I was just in a hurry, or I might have showered the night before. But going out in the morning when you're not freshly showered, it's cold as hell. First, when you
Mm.
shower and just step outside, you can step outside like in a short sleeve. So I get
Yeah.
what you mean exactly with that,
Yeah.
because
You're like, oh shit.
yeah, and it is different how yeah, just waking out of bed and then going straight into the cold. Fuck, it's cold as shit.
Yeah, bro.
But that would be a good idea. Just kind of get out for a little bit, 20 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Especially right now too with the weather. It
it's
feels
all
like
over the place.
yeah, it's not even like ice cold either. It's like almost
Nah,
perfect to
not yet. Not
yeah.
yet. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, for some reason that brought like a random question. So you said that you usually shower in the mornings. Do you ever like take cold showers, or is it always just like hot?
Nah, I can't do cold, man.
Oh.
Fuck that.
I was wondering because I know that's been like the
I've
whole
I've
trend
tried
or whatever.
in the past,
Yeah,
but fuck no. I'm more miserable doing that shit.
it sucks.
What I would do sometimes, I'll just turn the water on and I'll just
Mhm.
get in right away. And it's cold, but it starts to warm up. But fucking just leaving it on cold, fuck no. Like that's the
Yeah,
coldest I'll do is just turning it on and getting it right away.
that's
That's
something I never understood though.
hmm.
It's like they say shower with cold water. Well, shit, that's a range, bro. You could go all the way to the where you might get hypothermia type shit. Like what is cold necessarily? Maybe I should Google
Yeah.
that answer.
Fuck. I would say. I mean, because those people that do the ice baths, it's pretty much like in the 30s, 40s now. So
Mm,
that fucker's got to be, yeah, 32 is the freezing point. So
yeah, I guess that's a good point. I'm just wondering how I would basically grab the temperature from a shower though. Like what
mm.
you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I know exactly what you mean because there's not really like a fucking
Nah,
setting on degrees
no, 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 no.
unless you get one of those fancy ones that like
Oh,
fucking
I've never
like
seen one of those, even at hotels.
yeah, no.
Nah,
I
so
know they exist though because the fucking ones that you put the temperature.
and they go, what the hell?
Mm,
That's some shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I mean, maybe that's a whole different system. Like maybe the water heater is attached with the whole thing
Oh, that makes
because
sense.
there's like electric water heaters, um, not like the gas powered ones. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm sure there's something out there. But yeah, that brings up a good point because I mean, yeah, you really don't know what is actually cold.
Yeah, that's something I always wondered.
How about
But
you? Are you a morning or
nah.
night?
Well, For showers, it's after the gym all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just after the gym. So no matter what it is, yeah, just after the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as I'm out, I just feel musty as shit. So I'm just trying to get, I never shower at the gym either because I don't know. I just maybe I'm a germaphobe for a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes there's always freaking old dudes for some fucking reason, bro.
Always.
They always want to be walking around nude and shit. That's fucking like, bro, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's only the old people. I don't
Put a
know if they
fucking
just.
towel.
Do you think it was acceptable for them back in the day to be just running around nude like that, or do you think they got old as shit
Don't
and
give
they're
a
like, you know
shit.
what? I don't give a fuck anymore. Like
I
my
think
shit.
back then times were different.
So you think it's their
Dude,
habits from the back in the day?
yeah, because I remember back then. I mean, well, we always went to schools that had showers in them,
Uh huh.
but I feel like back in the day, it was like normal after PE, everybody showers, fucking just butt ass naked, like
Damn.
next to each other, and that was like not even I want to say mandatory, but pretty much you were seeing the weird one if you didn't do it,
Oh, for sure.
and now it's like fuck, you're the weird one if you take a shower. I remember in high school there was a few kids that would
That
shower,
was,
and you're
huh?
like, what the fuck? Like we thought of it as weird, but fuck, they're actually being clean and
Clean, yeah.
showering. But back then that was like, all right, guys, shower up. I mean, I don't know. From seeing movies, I'm not fucking that old, but
Yeah, yeah,
seeing
yeah, yeah.
movies and hearing shit like that, and it was always weird to me that I went to Walk West for junior high, and it was more like an old fashioned. Well, it used to be a fucking bunker there. I think that's what it was. It was a military thing, and they had showers, and I don't know. It just seemed like the majority of the gym, or not gym, but the locker room was like around these fucking showers. So it seemed like that was like a really fucking popular or thing that was really like, what do you call it? Like the attention of the whole fucking locker room was to the showers. But we never fucking
Mm,
touched those at all.
gotcha.
So I think back then it was just more common. But
Yeah, especially middle school. Middle school, I feel like kids don't give a shit. High school, maybe a little bit more, but
yeah.
nah,
But yeah, so I feel like maybe they're kind of just stuck in their old ways.
got you.
But yeah, I do remember going to the gym with you and we'd always see a fucking dude just walking around
Dude, that shit's weird, bro.
butt
Like, I don't know if
naked.
it's weird, but I think it's weird. I don't know. It's weird to me because it's not normal, you know?
Yeah. That's not even like you're trying to not look at them, but
Nah,
like
nah,
you might
nah,
just
nah,
fucking
nah.
look up and it's like fucking
Nah, yeah,
there.
it's weird, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people that be brave in that motherfucker too, bro. They be literally just walking around nude and then they go weigh themselves.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
straight up nude. I'm like, holy shit. I think
Yeah.
they took this skill out of the locker room. I don't know for that specific reason, but
So it's not by the door no
thankfully,
more?
nah, it's by like the water fountain now.
Oh, front.
Yeah, like a different
Oh,
one.
just, yeah, right there.
Yeah, so hopefully I haven't, we haven't seen anyone new there, but
Yeah.
holy shit, yeah, that shit's a trip. That's something I never really understood. I'm like, yo, why?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess we'll eventually get old and probably answer that question ourselves, if we
Yeah.
get the opportunity to get that old.
Yeah. Have you seen anybody like, I want to say like you'd be able to tell, but I feel like you kind of would, like homeless people that would go in there and
Just a shower. That's a
just a
great
shower?
question.
Because you know how there's people like that live like the van life or
Yeah.
whatever, and they kind of use gyms as like their resort of their.
Mm, I don't know specifically for 100% sure to be like, oh, this guy's homeless, but I've for sure seen people like fucking straight up shave like their whole bodies and shit and like
Oh
could
shit.
like do crazy hygiene shit. Like imagine, bro, you've been in that gym.
Yeah.
You go piss, you go wash your hands, and that shit's just full of hair and like just weird. It's sometimes it's some nasty shit, I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if them people just don't give a shit. They're like, you know what, I'm just gonna shave here, or if maybe
They're on the road or
yeah, I don't know.
homeless.
I'm not really too sure where they're at with that, but
Hmm.
nah, you know.
Damn. Yeah, I've always been curious, like if it was if it's very common for
Mm.
people, because I feel like
It's
that
not
shit's
that common because I've never been like, oh, like, but at the same time I'm not really judging people at the gym, I guess.
yeah, we're always like in
Particularly
our kind of
gym.
zone, just
Yeah, but plus you're like at the gym. In my head, it's kind of like, oh, you're at the gym. You want to like empower yourself or get better. Like I have no like reason to even like judge you. Like you're trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. There's that, but I don't know. That's homeless people going to EOS potentially. Maybe in the mornings. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Right when the door opens, fuck, that's when I would. That'd be cold as fuck out night at night, you know.
Oh
You just want to go
hell
in there
no.
fucking somewhere warm where as soon as
That's something
something opens.
pretty fucked up. That's reality. That we don't really think about that. It's like, yeah, we have homeless people and shit here, but if let's say the shelter gets full or some shit, like them people are just literally out and about, like in the
Mm.
cold, bro. That shit's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I feel like out the way I live, it's kind of more like woodsy and not really civilization up there for a minute.
Yeah.
That part of like 12th Street. And I think I remember telling you like there's like villages out in the fucking like wilderness there where homeless people just gather shit and they fucking literally have their rooms,
Damn.
a roof over their head that they built with fucking just branches and shit
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and scrap metal. And it seems like every day around like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, when sometimes I come back to the shop for a little bit, I see a shit ton of people, like homeless people going out that way. And it's like, how the fuck are people surviving like this temperature? I mean, it hasn't got like really cold yet, but fuck 30 something degrees or
That's some wild shit. So they got a
yeah.
whole community of whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it.
What's funny is like in the summer you don't see none of it. In the fall or springtime, when everything's fucking dried up, you see like the basically like the fucking skeletons of like their houses.
Oh, I
You
thought
see
you
the
about to say,
no,
damn, I
no.
said fuck.
You see like the fucking the main
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a fucking
Like the
blue
frame
a
of
blue
the,
tarp over there with
got
like
it.
some fucking wood
A
shit.
random mattress in there or
Yeah, but then
something.
the summer comes around, everything gets so green, it just blends right in. You don't even see
Got
that
it.
shit.
Got it.
But I'm like, holy fuck. That's how I came across it. And then I had a buddy from my old work that would go over there, just kind of just, they just go out, hang out in the woods, just go drink and see what the fuck they find. And they came across these things. Um,
Ah.
but the one they went to seemed like it was abandoned or they were out about their day, the homeless people
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
doing their thing. I'm not sure what they do during the day, but
Yeah, I don't know. That actually brings up, I guess, a memory. I remember when it was me and my cousin. We, for some reason, I think we were working, and from our job at the time, we were maybe about 3, 4 blocks from like. I think it was a bridge. Remember the bridge? I think it's on 24th. It's a bridge that takes you over to, what'd you call that?
24th Street,
West Ogden.
West, yeah.
Yeah, West Ogden, I guess you could call it. And then by like the old like Brewster's B Street, there's like a basically like a river and like a little park you could walk away and all that stuff over there. We basically kind of went, and then I think there's railroads too. We kind of were just, maybe not on the path. We're just going through the green shit, and we're being dumb. We were probably like 20, 21, something like that. But we are just running around yelling and shit, just being dumb. Bro, I remember someone's like yelled back or said some shit, and we just kind of like froze. We're like, wait, what the fuck? I shit you not, bro. Someone's like stands up out of the bushes and asks us if we had a lighter, bro. And
What
that's when we're
the
like, what
fuck?
the fuck, bro? And that's when we just ran out of there because we were like just tripped out about that. But it was literally a homeless guy in the middle of like maybe not wilderness because
Yeah.
everything's right there, but like in the woods more.
Yeah.
And they had like the little shacks and shit.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
they're out there.
Yeah, it's a whole fucking lifestyle for those people, man. Which sucks, because unfortunately you don't ever want to come to that point. But
Nah.
it, for some reason, they got there and they're there now and living that life. But actually reminds me of when we used to go paintballing over there.
Oh
Down,
yeah, literally over there, the same
right
area.
there.
Literally.
Yeah, and I think I remember we kind of ran into like a few things like that, but we thought it was part of the paintball thing. But I think we ran into like kind of more like not a house, but like they had like canned food shit and stuff like that there, like personal stuff. It seemed like, but
Now looking back, you're like, that was for sure some inventory for them.
yeah, we were infiltrating somebody's home,
That's some shit, huh?
paintball and some shit. Yeah, it's weird. The same thing here on 12th Street, where I'm telling you where all the homeless people are at. Every fucking weekend, packed full of cars right there. And I've always wondered, what the fuck are people doing here? They're not hiking. They're not fishing here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe some are fishing, but then I finally seen some dudes out there with like fucking guns with the orange tips. So they fucking do airsoft wars out there. But it's like a whole fucking community of those people going out
They
there.
go out there and do their thing.
Yeah, and it's in the same area where all the homeless people are living too. So
Damn, bro.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Just everyone's. Using that area. Fuck it,
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, man, that's that.
Do you know what what I just realized right now? If we post this pod like according to schedule, it will exactly fall on Christmas, bro.
Oh no shit.
Like literally.
The Tuesday 24th.
Nah.
No?
So
Oh,
24th is Sunday. 25th is Monday.
Oh,
So
Monday,
literally,
Monday.
it's literally if we drop like that's I guess we could have that discussion. Should we drop a pod on Christmas? Do you think people care enough?
Well, I guess you guys will find out, but I think probably maybe almost not.
No. Okay.
Because I feel like the 25th, Christmas Day, I feel like most people are just kind of eating leftovers, watching movies, chilling, kind of preparing, like enjoying the day because the next day they got to go back to work.
That's
But,
true.
or we could always post it and the people will listen to it on the day of. I mean, the 25th, the 26th, sorry, like whenever you go back to work. What do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, I think just to stick with the schedule.
We could do that. Another thing I guess we can do is post a poll, but at the same time, if we post, should we drop yes or no? People that aren't, I don't think I would choose no if that makes sense, because they might think that we might be judging them based on
Yeah.
like so that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like one of those things like shit. Should we be dropping the pod on Christmas?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see. We'll talk about it.
I don't think it'd affect us in any way. I mean,
Nah,
as
it's
long as we
just
jump ahead of it and get it done like by Friday, then which we normally already have all the stuff ready. So
yeah. So
yeah,
I don't know. I guess we'll maybe see, maybe around that week. But if yeah, y'all hearing this, it's probably close to Christmas, New Year's, literally. So
it
you
is.
know, hope everyone is spending some time with their families, or if you're seeing this later on, then hopefully you had a great year. Or yeah, it's basically 2024. Pretty soon, bro. Here in like 3 weeks, which is insane. So
That's crazy. Today I was writing down some dates and I was like realizing like literally fucking month 12 is probably one of the few last times I actually write down 23 on a piece of paper. There's only so many more.
yeah, and you already booked out for like December, huh?
Yeah.
So you're already like putting stuff for the books for January.
Yeah, mid-January. So
See, holy shit, that's crazy. You're like
yeah.
5-6 weeks out then.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's been going good. It's been really busy. So can't complain. It's a lot of work. I was telling you about my day today. But that's just me fucking
Anxiety,
almost
bro.
every day, honestly.
I guess that's a good topic. We basically were both talking before we started the pod, kind of saying that, well, Edgar first was basically working back to back, didn't even take a lunch. Me, you know what I'm saying? I kind of had something similar today. I had like a little fluke day. Straight after that, went to the gym. Straight after that, got home, showered, tried to eat. Didn't even have time to eat, bro. I just made a little protein shake. Said, fuck it, let's go. So I had the little
Okay.
beef thing.
A jerky.
It's like, fuck it. But yeah, we're here. But I feel like that would be a good topic. Obviously, if people are out here doing shit, maybe they have a lot of things on their books, agendas. They're going to be feeling anxious because there's shit that must be done. So they're anticipating the future. So, do you have any good maybe tips or tricks to help you with that anxiety? Because I did know you said, I think when we were talking before, that you just kind of maybe get used to it a little bit. Just it's just another day.
Yeah.
But is there maybe some mentality or some kind of tip where you're like, yo, I have so much shit to do. I don't want to be like anxious. Like I'm gonna do the work, right?
Yeah.
But I want to feel like all this anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough, but I think what kind of goes back to everything, because I think you were kind of asking me, like, why, like, isn't there a better way of doing this? But I feel like my thing is, like, in my head, it's just engraved, like, I'll feel better and I kind of, like, make everything kind of go away, knowing that I did the job and I pleased the customer. Like, me having that done or being able to do that, it kind of makes everything go away, the anxiety and stuff go away, because it is hectic as hell. But knowing that I'll have it done at the end of the day, and delivered, that's like the big part to me.
So fast forwarding over to the end result.
Yeah,
And
like do whatever it is today, like get it done. Like it kind of makes, like, do whatever it has to be. The job's gonna get done. The customer's gonna be happy in the best way, and that kind of just blurs it out throughout the day. Because yeah, I mean, if you break it down, how you were telling me earlier, like, holy shit, that just sounds like a lot of anxiety and shit. It is during the day, but I feel like I don't really see that. And maybe other people from the outside do see it, like yourself, but I don't know. That's just me, the way I see it. But as far as like, I mean, little things throughout the day that probably help would just be like, shit, I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to think today. It was like literally nonstop. But
yeah,
I mean, having a helper here, I mean, we kind of just bullshit around, fucking laugh. That's kind of what helps, honestly.
just keep your mind off of it.
Yeah, have little things throughout, like little breaks, maybe mini breaks throughout the day. Just I don't see some memes or fucking chat with someone on the phone that
Decompress a little bit.
Yeah, that will kind of break you away from what you're doing. But honestly, for me, yeah, that's my big thing. Biggest thing is like, I just know that I'm gonna just bust my ass, get this done, miss lunch, miss this, but once this is done, like it's okay, pressure's off. Now it's chill, like, and that to me is like my cope throughout the day, I think.
Got you.
But there's times where they don't finish, and that's where it sucks, because you go to fucking. I mean, regardless, you go to bed with the business. Like you go to bed, you wake up, the fucking business in your head. You go to sleep, it's already in your head. You're fucking having lunch, it's in your head. You're taking a shit, it's in your head. Like,
damn,
like that shit's always like, you're always thinking about and dealing with this shit. So, but when the work is done, like it's, I don't know. To me, that's like my cope. Is like,
doing all that, huh?
Yeah, that's like when I
Okay.
kind of relieve myself a little, like knowing the job is done, customer's happy, and I did my best job on it. And
Yeah.
but yeah, that's I don't know. How about you? I know you kind of dealt with kind of a crazy day. Did you have anything today that kind of like
Well, today was just
helped you?
really surprised. I think getting caught on it, like just basically being I guess you could say, yeah, just having expectations and then basically being flooded with shit to do
Mm.
while I had other shit to do as well. And not being able to do the normal things I usually do because I'm busy with this kind of like for sure messed me up. Um, so I guess that could help, but it can maybe not help in the same thing because I organized the day before,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't really plan out that way, which meant the things that I had on my list I never really got to complete. Um, but I guess you could say I tried my best. Now I feel, obviously better because, the day's coming to, conclusion, wrapping up the day, all that stuff. But during the heat, bro, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I need to find basically a better way to deal with anxiety, I guess.
Mm.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone has it. It's basically, you're anxious, you're waiting for something or something. But yeah, I feel like meditation, shit like that would help. But like that shit takes 10, 15 minutes.
I was gonna
Maybe
say
if you're
yeah,
too busy, it's fucked.
yeah. When you're going back to back and you like no, if you take that fucking 15-minute break on your phone or whatever, that's gonna fucking put you back
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how it was today. It was just like just keep going, keep going.
Got you. So there's
Um,
ways to prevent it. But once you're
yeah,
in the heat, there's kind of really no way of like,
uh,
I don't know. Maybe there's like mindset changes you can do
yeah,
to kind of just get you out of that anxious panic zone. Kind of like how you said, like it's gonna get done regardless.
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I have a really good one with that because I was cutting it fucking really close with this one job. It was
Yeah.
that green Porsche I wrapped.
Okay.
I'd pulled an all nighter. I think we went out to eat. That was that
Oh,
the
that was a
nacho
Nacho Daddy
night.
day.
Yeah, and I was like, "Fuck, am I gonna finish this shit before 9 o'clock?" Because I told the customer like this car's gonna be done at 9 a.m. Monday morning. So they're expecting the car to be done. They don't know if I'm working on it all night. They don't know if I
Yeah.
finished it Sunday night and it's been curing the ceramic coating. Like they just know it's gonna be done. And I'm expecting them to just show up at 9 or show up at 5. Like regardless, I'm expecting them at the earliest time at 9. And it was getting to the point where I was just like, fuck, like 3 a.m. And I'm like, I still got to do a shit ton of stuff. And I'm like, am I going to make it? But at the same time, like my thing there was just like, just fucking work. Like that's going to be the only like
Mm.
way, like don't fucking just stick
You're
it.
getting closer to the goal by working.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what keeps me going. And
Knowing that there's
it's
progress.
it's weird because at the same time you're working your ass off still, but that's my way of seeing it. And everybody
Yeah.
may be different, like you were saying,
No,
but
you're right because I feel like a lot of people procrastinate and give themselves anxiety that way. But
yeah.
if you're actually doing the things you're supposed to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
then there shouldn't really necessarily be that much anxiety as if, because you probably remember when we were growing up, middle
Mm-hmm.
school, high school, whatever the fuck it was, maybe have a test, maybe not a test. Let's say we have a homework assignment due.
Yeah.
We literally would probably wait like 5, 6 hours before and then
Just
start doing
thinking
that
about it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then the whole day would probably be like, damn, I can't believe we got to do that. And we were like, basically just mess ourselves up intentionally. Obviously, we didn't know that at the time,
For
but
me, it was like anything that was a presentation. Fuck that. I could not get in front of people or talk. Oh, that
mm,
shit would just fucking, yeah, that shit would fuck me up.
presentations, huh?
Anything, yeah. I'm not good in front of people, man. I mean,
Yeah, ironically,
even a camera having in front of us, like it's still it took me a minute to get used to it. I feel like I'm nowhere near like perfect, but I mean it's obvious,
yeah.
obviously in the podcast too. Like I'm more of a definitely a quieter person, but yeah, being in front of people, no, and I that's actually a perfect. You brought that up with the school because fuck yeah, that shit would be that pull all the anxiety out of me. But just thinking about you'd be thinking about it like for a week, like what the fuck? The teacher just said we
Mm,
had to do this by this date and
okay.
do a presentation.
Yeah, you're right though. Presentations we would be the worst, especially for introverted people, because
Hmm.
obviously you get thrown into the damn bro into the basically the center of attention.
Yeah.
It's like present this
Don't
assignment.
fuck up. If you do, they're gonna fucking laugh at you. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
crazy.
we weren't definitely in a school where it was just like what would you call it? Like I don't think there's ever such a scenario where everybody's like nice and like not gonna fucking laugh. Like someone's gonna fucking do something and you know,
Yeah, I feel like that's just kids though,
yeah,
Kids are just
regardless.
they're not gonna be professional, but oh no, be nice. Like
I feel like
they're
maybe
gonna
more
shit
like
on you.
a what would you call it? Like a different school. Like what do they call them? Where you're all dressed up and shit.
Nah, I'm pretty sure shit
You think
crazy
they're
shit
still
like
fuck
oh for
yeah?
sure humans are gonna be humans, bro.
I feel like they're more control of the teachers. They're like hey, fool, like you're on fucking timeout or some shit. But
Nah, maybe in colleges because
uh,
you're actually paying there and you have to be there. But in high school or somewhere where you don't have to, you have to go.
mm,
That means kids that don't want to be there are gonna go, which
yeah,
means they're probably gonna make a whole scene and you
yeah,
know, because at the end of the day, who necessarily wants to go and get dressed up and go to school every day? Like, if I had to dress up and go to school every day, shit.
they try to make the best out of it by
Yeah, well, I guess I did go to a middle school that didn't allow logos bigger than a quarter, so I guess there's that. That kind of just
mm,
flew by because at the time I was like, you know, it is what it is. Everyone else is wearing, probably polos or plain ass
yeah.
shirts.
That's true. I forgot about that. Is it still like that there? Probably, huh?
Probably, yeah. Back in the day, I think it was more for like gang related things, but I'm not really too sure. Obviously, there's probably still gangs and shit out and about, but like in
Mm,
Ogden and all that, like I don't think they're as common or as big as they were back in the day.
for sure, not as
You,
big.
you know what I'm
There's
saying?
definitely still some though, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Because I guess back in the day, even in Salt Lake, about like 1980s, like there was a bunch of gang violence and shit like that.
Hmm.
Some crazy shit. Like a whole time before us, we're
We
just
got a
different.
little bit of it. I feel like when we went to high school, like we weren't obviously involved with any of it, but we
Yeah.
got to see some of it.
Yeah. There was a couple gangs, and I think a couple fights I remember now in middle school,
Hmm.
gang related. But it's like, damn. Oh, dude, that reminds me. Actually, I think I seen someone in middle school. I don't know. I think he already got jumped in. Do you know what like when you get jumped into a gang?
Hmm.
So essentially, it's like kind of initiation. You want to join gang, you got to prove yourself. You got to do a little shit. You get jumped in. I don't know for how long, maybe 30 seconds or some shit. But I literally saw one of those to a guy that I thought already did it.
Oh fuck!
And they were beating the fuck at this guy, bro, in middle school, bro. And I was like, holy shit. Like, did I just witness that? And it was so weird, though. This is why it was weird. They were beating the shit out of him.
Hmm.
And then they all stopped and they were all cool.
What the fuck?
So it was like a brain thing where it's like, bro, this man just wanted to get his ass beat because I think he already did the initiation. He was just trying to like
Hmm.
be like, yo, like I'm about it, or I don't know what it was necessarily. Maybe some type of status thing where it's like everyone
Stupid.
beat the shit out of me real quick, like I'm that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember one of those things was as a middle schooler, it just blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck did I just witness here?
Damn.
Yeah, bro. You ever see someone jump in? Get jumped in?
Nah.
Some shit, bro.
I don't. Fuck. I think we might have seen like. I know we saw some fights in high school and stuff. In junior high, I didn't see shit over there where I went to high school.
Oh, got you.
But
Just farmers and shit over there, no?
yeah, it was mostly just skaters, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Skaters and dude, I can count. Dude, there's only like fucking maybe like 6, 7 fucking Hispanics in that school.
Out of how many you think total? Like guess. Kids.
Fuck, it was a whole junior high, bro. I don't know how many, honestly.
Oh shit. So we're gonna guess 500. So 7 out of 500 were Hispanic?
Hmm.
Holy shit, you were the minority for sure in that bitch.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was different. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's not
You
like
didn't get nah,
it
nah,
was. There was nothing racist or nothing like
nothing.
that.
Okay.
But it was just weird. It was definitely odd
Yeah.
going from where we were, going to school here in Ogden to that. It was a complete different thing. Um, but no. Anyways, we're going back to the high school thing. But I think the few we saw, they were just kind of more just I don't know, just fucking wrestling. It
Mm,
seemed like that's how the fight was. It wasn't nothing like fucking like crazy, like
some UFC fight
someone
shit.
getting kicked in the fucking ribs or something like that.
Nah, it's always some short
I always thought it
little
was gonna be
thing.
like that because I
Nah.
remember fucking everybody would fucking just gather around these. Everybody be running and you're like, oh fuck, something's going on. So we go follow and they're just fucking wrestling. And by that time, like teachers are there or some shit. And I don't think I ever saw nothing crazy, but
Dude, I would hate to be one of those teachers in high school. Like kids especially, even like teenagers, high schoolers have like some of them have like no respect, bro. I remember when there was a counselor, some motherfucker ended up throwing an apple at the back of his head, bro.
fuck.
And in Ogden High. I forgot who it was, but I swear they domed that dude with an apple. I was like, holy shit, like people don't give a fuck. And obviously at the time we were like, oh shit.
Yeah,
But
thought it was fucking funny, but you can kill someone with the fucking apple, man. You hit the wrong spot of the fucking head, and
yeah, an apple low is kind of crazy, huh? That
yeah,
shit's like if it's not eaten or nothing, like that structurally, yeah, that shit's
yeah.
pretty. That
Remember
got
we
some
used to
weight to it.
fucking throw apples
Where at?
every single day. We're kind of fucked for that, honestly.
Ah, shit. What are you gonna do? What are you
we
saying right now, man?
we'd fucking take apples every day from the lunchroom. I don't think we would take a bite. Sometimes we take like a bite or two out of
Wait,
them.
dead ass, we did this?
Yeah, we would just fucking chuck them like in the field. We'd walk over to Pizza Runner. like out that way,
I do not remember this. I ain't gonna lie.
and then we'd see who could fucking throw that farthest.
Holy shit.
Then you obviously the cousin. He'd play baseball, so he would
Oh.
always beat us all. But
Damn, I don't really don't remember that. I ain't gonna lie. I remember we were on a little parkour phase back in
yeah,
shit, like 10th grade or something.
yeah,
Looking back, dude, if I like see little kids jumping or and shit, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That was ass
yeah.
for a little bit, you know?
That shit looks silly as fuck.
Yeah. The coolest part about that whole shit though was I think on Fridays or some shit like that, we would go to Elite Gym. I don't know if you ever
I never
went.
went.
Yeah, you never went. But that shit was actually fun. Like they had trampolines, bro, and that zip lines. Like that shit fucking felt cool. They had like things to jump over and shit. Yeah, it was a crazy part of
Is that
that.
gym
That's
still
before
there?
gym. The Elite Gym, I don't even know. My money's probably not because everything looks so new and different, but maybe. But that was the spot to go back in the day.
Damn.
Yeah, Elite Gym over there behind I don't think even the 7-Eleven's there, bro.
They
Huh.
took that fucker down.
Oh shit. But yeah, by Mount Ogden Middle School, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Or junior high, I don't know what the fuck it's called anymore. Middle school maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was a little bit of high school.
Yeah, man. Little throwback.
But yeah, definitely a lot of fucking anxiety.
Too much anxiety in life. So sometimes we have to take life serious in regards to, things we do, habits, shit like that. But we also can't take it too serious. We're just not enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so weird, bro.
I'm
But
trying to think about me. Maybe I'm just fucking numb to it now. I'm just like
you did say that you just
it,
anxious so much. You
for me to
just
say like I just keep working and like not even have a lunch.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest
and
with you.
I'm
You
just,
saying shit like that. I'm like, God damn. Like, all right.
I mean, to me, it's just normal now at this point. But like, I feel like I said, I might
Yeah.
just be numb to it now. So, might not be a good person if I can give you some feedback
Get some
on that.
anxiety and my man's always
I'm like,
anxious.
yeah, my shit's always there. So I just deal with it. Like, by just working now, I'm like, if that work is done, then I'm good. It goes away. So that's like my thing.
Gotcha.
If the work's not done, then that fucker's gonna be there till it's done. So the faster you finish, the faster it leaves.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that's the life of
Doing that, huh?
yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I know we haven't done a QA segment in a minute. It's been maybe 2 or 3 episodes. Just been a little busy. Plus, we had like other interviews or just interview, not plural.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did have a Q&A. We only got 2 questions. Funny enough, they were both from our girlfriends. But hey, fuck it,
Hey, they're
I
supporting.
appreciate you. Yeah. So if y'all hearing this, hey, drop us a little question, man. When we post it, I know a lot of people don't just like DM us something different. But didn't you mention that someone asked or something like that? Did they end up submitting a question or
No,
no?
no. I think they're just curious.
Oh, okay.
Maybe after seeing this, maybe they will. If you're out there, you probably know who you are. So submit.
Okay. Beautiful. Exactly. Yeah. So just submit us a question and yeah, happy to answer it for you. Don't be shy, man. Like we're all just trying to work and get better and all that shit. No, like just to put all that ego shit aside and let's all grow and get better.
And once again, if you
yeah.
guys want to be anonymous, just put
yeah,
another question, remain anonymous or anonymous, and we won't say who it is or nothing. We'll just,
You know what I should do?
What's up?
You just brought up a great fucking point. I think a lot of people don't like, or maybe aren't willing to submit questions because their name is linked to that. But I don't know if you remember back in the day, maybe 5-6 years ago, people would post shit on their stories and you could submit a question anonymously and they would like answer it. You remember that
Yes,
shit?
yes.
It was really popular back in the day. People would do that shit all the time. And there would be like a random question you would answer from you don't know who. We should find basically a solution for that. And yeah. And I feel like maybe we might get more.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll try that actually. That's beautiful. So say shit, even just talking, just coming up with ideas and shit like that. So
yeah, I think that's a big part, honestly. Because honestly, if I ever saw one of those like questions,
you wouldn't submit it?
Fuck no. I don't know. It's just more like
it's weird because I feel like what a lot of people do is they maybe attach themselves to us, maybe not the podcast. Where it's like we're kind of part of the podcast, yes, but the podcast is kind of like its own thing, community and all that stuff. So maybe they might feel weird or maybe like
sometimes people know of us, but they don't know us personally, and they think that may be a big thing too. Like they don't
yeah.
So I mean,
or maybe they're cool with you, maybe they're cool with me, but not both of us, so they might feel even weirder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can see that. So we're gonna do that shit.
Yeah. Regardless, I mean,
we're gonna do that shit. Facts. Fuck it. We're gonna do that shit. Facts. Okay. Cool.
Get
Let's
to
get
it.
into the Q&A section. So first question of the day comes from Ale. So
Okay.
thank you, Ale. Submitting your question.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you very much.
Yes, sir. All right, cool. So we have the question. Any goals for the new year, Edgar? Have you thought
Why?
about that? You have any goals for the new year? I know you've been killing the business and all that, bro, but like,
Yes, new
yeah,
goals.
new goals for new year, bro.
Man, this new year, I think my biggest goal this year is to I guess it just kind of make me sit better with myself as far as is basically feel financially more stable. And for that, just basically try to pay off things that I have as far as vehicles go, any credit cards that I may have, just try to be debt free this year.
Okay.
Kind of just take more, I don't know, just be more responsible with my money. That's definitely
Gotcha.
a big thing. So it's hard to say because it's like, shit, I love going on vacations and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
but I feel like I think like this year for sure, I just kind of like want to push more on just being kind of like more relaxed in a way too. Because it is fun doing all this, but then you got to work up to it, save money, and then
Mm,
you know,
yeah.
you could obviously make everything happen
It's a
too.
give it
But
and take.
but it's like I've just kind of been seeing like at the age where I'm at, um, just turned 28. I feel like by like age 30, like I just want to have more of a just kind of more relaxed, not so much like overhead type shit. So I feel like by then I want to have a lot of shit like paid off. And but yeah, that's kind of my biggest goal this
Biggest goal,
year that
paying
I've
off
been
that.
kind of going into this year. I just been seeing, I'm like, fuck, it would be nice just to like not have like any, because I'm just thinking like, obviously it's like this, the more money you make, it goes with anyone. Fuck, you be working at, starting at McDonald's at 15 or 14, and then you go up to 17,
Hmm.
you're gonna go fucking try to get you a new car. Like it's just the way
Yeah,
humans work.
it's a fact.
The more money you make, the more shit you'll have.
Yeah.
And I want to like I'm seeing this now, and I'm like, holy fuck, with the with them, I make all right, okay money, for I feel like for what I do, and I'm like, if I didn't have any like bills or overhead and shit like that, it's like holy shit, like I'd be pretty content with what I make and happy. And honestly, it doesn't take much to live a happy life. Like
Nah, not at all.
no, like
Not at
you could
all.
like with 50,000 a year, you could 40,000, you could live a pretty awesome life as
Yeah.
long as you prioritize, the money to what
You
you
need and don't actually want.
exactly. And I feel like I kind of took that at a scale, because
Gotcha.
it's like the more money you make, the more shit you want to buy and
Yeah.
spend here, go vacation there. But it's like you don't got to do all that shit. Like you still
Yeah.
can, but you
It's
can.
hard though, probably, because you also feel like you've been busting ass, and to
Mhm.
not enjoy it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck," too, right?
For sure, it's gonna be hard on myself. So
Yeah.
that's kind of my big thing this year, and it's hard because I mean, going with Ale asking me the question, she has a lot of trips and stuff that she would want to do and stuff, and we'll still get to them.
Uh
But
huh.
it's like I definitely want to take it more like as a plan and not just like, oh yeah, let's just book it and
Spontaneous.
let's
Okay.
just fucking buy this, buy that, buy this, and let's go here and let's do that. I think I definitely want to plan everything out like the beginning of the year almost, like,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
and then kind of just take it a lot more easier this year. But yeah, that's kind of my biggest thing that's been on my head recently. That I kind of like want to really push hard at the beginning of the year and throughout the whole
Mm.
year. But
Okay. Just being better with basically
yeah, be more
managing money.
responsible. Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, that's a great one, bro. I'm trying to do the same thing, just like off rip too. Just be more responsible with money.
Yeah.
Not try to blow it on just dumb shit.
Yeah,
Back
because
in the day, I did have a spending problem.
yeah.
More on like just random ass shit, and then maybe it was to cover up like maybe I don't even want to call holes, but just shit. I needed something, so I feel like maybe buying that would fill that temporarily.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
can
saying?
100% relate with
So it's
that.
like,
That was my like joy. It was like, fuck, if I'm feeling like sad or down, fuck, I just go spend money. Like
yeah,
new shoes, new
yep,
fucking new tech, and same shit I might already had. But and the thing is, I never get rid of old shit either. Like I'll
mm,
buy a new fucking, I don't know, a gimbal, and I'll fucking keep the old one. Like sell the fucking old one and then buy the new one. Like that's how most people do it. Like buy a
yeah.
sound bar, sell the old sound bar,
Uh,
then buy the new one.
I'm the same way though.
And then you just keep adding shit, and it's
I'm
like
the
holy
same
shit,
way.
man. Like
Just keep stacking that bitch up.
yeah, and it's I mean we could do it right, and it's something that we never were able to do
Yeah.
as growing up, and it feels like as you get into that age where you start making more money and you just feel like you just want to go crazy and buy everything, but yeah, just essentially just want to be more responsible with that. So
No, I agree with that. I feel like some people need to get it, or most people have to get it out their system, though, bro.
you have to.
Kind of
I
like,
think you have to. Everybody has to.
yeah, I'm kind of thinking that at this point, just experience it, see that it's basically
To a
like a
safe point.
facade, like something kind of fake. Like, yeah, you buying shit, but
Yeah.
it's not. You have it, and then now your just life is magically like, oh, I have what I want. I'm happy now. It's not
No, I don't
correlated.
think you could put me as a teenager and be like if my future self told me like, hey Edgar, don't fucking buy this, don't buy that. You're
Don't
gonna have
get the
the
vet, bro.
yeah, don't get the vet. You're gonna have this much money by this age. I'd still be like, fuck that. I want to
Yeah,
live this life
yeah,
because all the memories I made, buying my vet, buying the bike, and
yep.
having all this fun times, and buying all those gadgets and toys. That's just fucking. What do you call it? I'll never get that like back in any other way. Like
Yeah,
unless
it's an experience
yeah,
in
those
a sense.
experiences. Yeah, exactly. So it's
That's true.
definitely you do need it, but to a certain extent, you have to be responsible. And I think now I'm just at the age where I just like
Kind of
seeing it.
experience it too.
Yeah, I've experienced it, and I'm just like, okay, it's kind of time to take things to a different way. And
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, everything we do in our lives revolves around fucking getting money.
yeah,
And not,
literally.
and if you don't fucking have to have money to live a life, your fucking life is like, what would you say? Like, let's
Just,
say, yeah,
just tranquil,
yeah, just chill
Just
and
just living to enjoy, and we're
yeah,
here for a short time, so enjoy
yeah,
it that way. So no, I like that, bro. Hell yeah. Okay,
yeah. That's kind of my big one,
the big one there. Okay,
for sure. Oh,
no, I like that a lot. We'll have to keep each other updated. I don't, financially, probably
mhm,
won't expose nothing like that out to the public just yet, but
yeah,
yeah, because just
we'll touch
little,
back on that for sure, though. How
yeah,
things
because
are
I
going.
need that accountability partner. You know what I'm saying? For
Hmm.
sure, for that, I guess at least. So okay, cool. Um, okay, without stealing yours, a goal for next year. Well, I do for sure. I was talking about this at the gym. I do for sure want to gain next year at least like 5 pounds,
Hmm.
but that would not only be from like gymming, that would be from actually eating better. So I guess to even put a goal before that is to eat better and eat basically my macros. So then that way I could gain the weight. So it's maybe not necessarily gaining the weight, but it's eating better to get to that point.
Okay.
And even if I don't get it, like as long as I was strict with it, I actually tried, then that's all that matters to me. So I'd say eating better, cleaner,
Hmm.
not missing meals. Like today I've kind of fucked up, but it is what it is. And yeah, just basically just kind of just being more health concentrated, I guess. I do want to maybe kick the gym up a little bit notch. If I'm eating more, now I have extra fuel to build upon. Like if
Hmm.
I'm not eating shit, then it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
that's true. That's a good one.
yeah, I'd say that's probably my biggest one for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
health is important, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, bro. Got to prioritize health, bro.
yeah, especially I feel like for me, like talking about anxiety and shit like that, having like you know way more overhead and bills and shit like that. Obviously, it brings a lot of stress to you too. With because you're relying on your business and all this stuff to go as in order as it's been going. Obviously, to meet everything that you've been fucking buying, and like you have a whole house now. Like you have to fucking make your mortgage payment, right? So you're expecting this, but not having all that, like you almost have a stress-free life in a way too. So that's kind of my mental, my health is definitely the mental stuff, but
Yeah.
yours is definitely more of the physical and eating and all that.
I guess it's a little bit of everything, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's just so many areas of life where it's like I just trying to get better in each one. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even if it's just 1%, like just trying to get better in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously we're two different people, so we're gonna prioritize, different things. So okay, beautiful. Well, the next question I know is pretty similar,
Okay.
so we'll get that.
Let's bring it
Alrighty,
on.
and this one is from Isabella, my girlfriend. So let's get it.
Thank you,
So
Bella.
thank you, Bella. Appreciate you. Keep them up. So let's say with the new year coming up, what are some short-term goals and long-term goals? So you mentioned that basically keeping, maybe not a budget, but just,
Yeah,
watching
watch.
what you're doing, what I'm saying, financially. Would you consider that short-term or long-term
That's
goal?
definitely long term. Yeah.
Long-term?
Hmm.
Okay, so you want to implement that for
Yeah.
basically try for life essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's it.
Do you have any short-term goals
Short
maybe?
term goals. Short term as far as like,
Maybe 3, 4, 5 months. Like mine, a short-term of mine potentially could be the 5 pounds I gained.
hmm
Because it's like maybe if I knock that bitch out 3, 6 months, then I got it. So that'd
Yeah.
be maybe something like that. So do you have maybe something?
I would
Yeah,
say I probably have two. One is definitely gonna be, I mean, new year, new me. The whole gym shit. I want to hit that shit
oh, the
harder.
tonal.
Yeah, I want to
Okay,
hit. When I hit hard at the beginning of the year and
okay. Do you have a to be specific? Do you have like a routine or how many days or what day
I want to at least try to
specifically?
hit it 4 days, and I want to try to do something a little different where it's like hit it in the mornings before work.
Okay, before work.
Yeah, that's gonna be my biggest thing because I feel like it's very easy. It can easily be done. But one big thing like we were talking about is like we fucking always sleep so late, so it's so hard to wake up
Yeah,
early. But the good thing is with the tonal, I mean, it's not like a full on workout where you're gonna be burning, 700 calories, whatever it is. But there's 20-minute, 30-minute workouts that you'll burn, 400, 500.
got you.
And to me, it's not about burning about calories. To me, it's just more building the strength and all that. So I always be eating better and doing the tonal at least 4 days a week and trying to do it in the mornings. And the other big
Okay.
thing, the other one would just be like on the business side, is just try to get another employee. I think that'd be,
Short term, you said. So
yeah,
within
I
the
would say within
first.
4 months, I would say
Oh
of the
shit.
year,
Okay.
like by April, May,
Are you
around there.
needing this employee to be like fully up to speed and know all this shit, or are you needing him more green where you would train him and get him like on board?
No, so I think by then I'll have my current employee to the point where he can do some of the bigger stuff, like take on a wrap, take on a tent. And by then he'll be able to train and be overhead on the other employee, which would just kind of be start from him from small. Again,
Got you.
he'll
Train him
be
up.
detailing, he'll be doing running around the shop doing the small stuff. So, but I don't want to, I guess my goal is just to get my employee up to par
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
he can take over and basically
Before,
manager
okay.
and manage
Save you
it.
some for free time because obviously you just taught him all this shit, brought him up to speed. So now he theoretically can do the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
And I feel like you'd like that too. I mean, if you're in a job where they basically train you, get to a certain point, and now you're training other people, and you're kind of more the boss now. I mean, that seems
Mm,
like a cool reward in a way. And
yeah. Hell yeah.
to some people, it may not be because it's stress and anxiety, and he sees the shit I go through every day. But I feel like he would enjoy it though, having someone else, and then way it's like his help. So if he's
Got
doing a
you.
rap job, like hey, you're doing this rap job, he's your helper. Like he can take it apart, he can do the wash, like everything you did for me, he could do for
Got
you.
you. Like the prep work and all that shit.
Exactly. It's his little assistant in a way.
Got you.
So
Got you. Got
I
you.
think he would like that and work out for him. So that's kind of I mean, yes for one, but that's
Yeah, yeah.
my
No,
two
no.
short terms.
No, I like that, bro. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Short term, well, I guess the weight kind of falls into more short
What would
term.
you say obviously your health is a long term one, right? The one we just
Yeah,
talked about?
long term, just trying to be, more health conscious for sure. Um, Short term, yeah, fuck it, let's add something in there. I feel like short term within the next or new year, so within the first 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
I want to have. I know I said this I think earlier in the pod, so I got to keep myself accountable. I think 2 3 months ago I said have like something I could sell ready to go SEO.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I had to go again back to the drawing board. I think fuck it. I'll say it on here. I think I've narrowed it down to the three services I want to provide. Some of them might be bonuses. Some of them might be add-ons. So we still have to figure that shit out.
Okay.
But the primary one is going to be lead generation. Lead generation most likely will come from Facebook. So Facebook ads, things like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like analytical versus content side, I think I'm a mixture of both. SEO is more analytical. It's pay for links to get authority and how do all this crazy shit, and it takes fucking forever. Like I know that's not the way to look at things, but I feel like if you can control some things and you know that you're good and bad at some things, then you kind of more choose the ones that would favor you. And I feel like paid advertisement would favor me. I've done it twice before. One, I guess, like maybe for like a good month
Mm-hmm.
when I was an agent, like first starting off. I basically posted some shit saying, "Hey, in Ogden, I run an ad in Ogden. I was, hey, do you want to know what your house is worth or some shit like that?"
Mm-hmm.
I ran it. I forgot how much I was paying a day, maybe 10, 15. I think I ran it for a week. I think I had like 2 3 people actually submit their shit, bro.
Oh
Like
shit.
submit the question. I ended up calling them with my mentor, like there in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, shit. Like I've done sales calls and shit like that before the other job, but this was kind of on the phone, someone from Ogden. And then this man literally just told me to call. So it was kind of like on the spot.
Yeah.
I had no script. So I just kind of just Called the fool up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he was probably just confused as shit. He's like, yo, I probably did some shit on Facebook and now I'm getting a fucking call or
Shit.
something like
Yeah.
that. But I think what I did before to provide even more value is I ran basically the comps. I let him know how much his house was worth, essentially, all that shit. I think I might have emailed him even, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that really necessarily went anywhere. I think maybe that dude was just curious to see how much his shit would appraise for, and not necessarily interested in
Selling it or
selling
something like that.
exactly like that. So that's up to me. I didn't know that at the time to maybe target different interests and shit like that. So now knowing the information I have, I could do that. Plus, I know you could test ads. You could run two the same ads with maybe a different headline or maybe just one different picture. Run it for a week, see which one does better. Go with the one that was the better. Maybe alter that one specific a little bit more. And you're basically just testing each week and eventually getting to that winner. And once you get to that winner and you know that the ad's working, that's when you pump that bitch up. You like inject that
Eat it. Yeah.
bitch with steroids essentially because all that testing, you most likely lost money in ad spend. But as soon as you found that winner and you know it's working,
You gotta go all in.
you got to go all in to make everything back plus a shit ton more because that's obviously
Yeah.
the goal. So I feel like that even just talking about it sounds so much fun and
I
it
think that's
just
good.
funner.
That's a
So
good start to that. Yeah.
yeah, that would be like the first service, the main service for people that would necessarily want leads. Second, I'd say it'd have to be something under like the social media marketing type of thing. Whether someone wants us to post shit for them, on their business and all that stuff. My kind of question is, where am I going to get pictures from like the restaurant? Because I don't necessarily want to go over there. Maybe
You
I could
don't.
ask for them.
Yeah. You don't want to be.
Yeah, I want to just do all my shit from my computer. I don't want to, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like
Yeah.
I'll hop on calls. I'll go visit you
So at
and
that point,
shit.
you have to invest into a camera and be a photographer and all that.
Maybe. So that's why I'm kind of exploring maybe different ways. I know I've been like looking at programs where you could literally load up a month full of content and it'll upload by itself.
Oh shit.
Like I haven't even, like you could do that, something like that. So you literally do a day or two of work for
And it's set up for the rest of the
the
month already.
month. Exactly.
I feel like that's big too right now. That's where
Uh,
everybody's wanting their social media shit to blow up.
yeah, we'll see. Obviously, we have our own social medias, podcasts. Well, you have two podcasts, and so you kind of know. But yeah, I feel like that'd be something cool. Again, I'm trying to provide the most value. That's the thing. So if I could get people ads, or not ads, but basically more leads, more sales, then that'd be more money, and you're spending less with me, which means more value. Social media marketing ads or just social media management might be a little harder to illustrate that value because all you're doing is getting fucking likes and maybe shit like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see with that one. And the third one would be actually SEO. So I stole a piece of SEO, but it's more catered to local. And that would be basically optimizing your Google My Business profile. So when you Google business, a restaurant near me or some shit, or when I put endless auto or detailing and Edgar pops up, you see his little square and has his hours, reviews, pictures. That's the Google My Business. That shit, you optimize it, it's gonna boost up your local SEO, which basically you'll see uptick on sales. And then yeah, at that point, I guess that'll be kind of a service, and hopefully I could demonstrate that value pretty fast. And then yeah, so those are like the three things I've been kind of looking at. And then I think we even before the pod we were talking about kind of more checklists, and I was thinking of making my own checklist for me, and just kind of having everything just ready to
Like for
go.
every person you may work with, like
Yeah, we'll just have that PDF, so that way I could literally just go down
Okay.
and I don't got to worry about shit. The links are there if I need them, so
I
I
like
could
that. Yeah,
literally just systemize this shit.
that way you're not thinking like, oh shit, did I forget to do this with this person? Or
Yeah, so yeah, just looking for little hacks there. But I'd say short term, figure out more what the fuck's going on, and then run ads too. I think it was, yeah, I was basically gonna tell you too. I'm not too sure how much necessarily more business you need, but usually to run ads, you spend money. And then I was thinking of either spending money on the podcast, but the podcast doesn't make any money. So it's like whatever. I was like, maybe I just, to start in practice, I'll just, if Edgar's cool with it, I'll pay like my own ads just to learn myself. And then if anything comes out of it, then you just basically got like free leads essentially. So
that'd be cool.
I'd be basically maybe spending $10, $15 a day and then just figuring all that shit out. And obviously if we get to a good ad that works, then it's up to you. You'd be like, fuck it, bro, pump it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then maybe that does correlate with the whole employee thing. So I don't know. It's a lot of shit to figure out, I'll be honest with you. Not even just talking about it,
It's
but
a lot, but I feel like it's very
yeah,
manageable. It seems like you know quite a bit of every like your three main things that you want to go into. So it's just a matter of just.
getting my ass up. Yeah, that's why I've been reading that Leeds book
But I think
too.
the first within the first 3 months, I think you could for sure like get to the point around then where you're ready to like go full on like to start doing
Handle
this
it.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
bro. So you're gonna have to, help me out,
oh
keep
for
me
sure, man,
accountable, and I'm
I
not
got
just
you.
waiting because I know the question was about New Year. I'm starting to do this shit like now. Like I
Yeah, of
gotta
course. Yeah.
like nah. Like this is one of the years where I don't know. I just kind of snapped out of it and said, or even like this, for example, I just kind of why my head's kind of here.
Mm-hmm.
The month of December in my psychology book, basically I just read a page a day, is basically on mortality. I think my psychology book too, so it's kind of weird they're both aligning,
Mm-hmm.
but it's basically just kind of like letting you know, yo, you're gonna die soon. Like you're obviously here short
Fucking
for a short
time's ticking.
period. They give you like metaphors and all that shit. Like today's was like some shit called the sort of theosophies or some shit like that, where some dude back in the day was like, yo, I wish I was king and all this shit. And basically they said, all right, bro, let's switch places for one day. And what he did, he basically got a sword and he put it right on top of the throne, like the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and said, all right, this is a symbol because you think this all this shit's fun, games, like I'm gonna do whatever. It's like this is a symbol that like I'm gonna die. Like I might die, I might get assassinated. Like this shit's crazy. And they basically kind of use that story as kind of like having a sword above your head and having that symbol.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, you're gonna die. Like you could literally die tomorrow too. This is the
it's a
crazy
fact,
part.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a thing where tomorrow's not guaranteed. So might as well just fucking do it, just make the best of it. So, and that's kind of what I've been reading a lot. So I've been just more focusing on that. And that's kind of where I'm like, yeah, December's usually time to chill, but it's like 27. I feel like I'm 30 already. I want to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
like, yeah,
maybe you could actually speak on that. You literally just turned 28. When you turned 28, did you feel different? Like what was kind of like maybe a thought process behind that?
I think with my birthdays, whatever birthday like I'm turning, I'm already counting the next year. Like I think I've talked about this,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I already feel like I'm 20. I feel like I'm 30, like you said. I'm fucking 1 year
yeah,
from 29. Well, in my head, I'm 29 already, and I'm just 1 year from 30. So I'm seeing myself like I'm 30 already. So I'm just like, holy shit, like
yeah.
I got to get things rolling, more. I mean, I'm not sure. I feel like I think every person's always gonna make themselves feel like they're behind. Um,
If
that's
you're if
just
you're wanting some shit, yeah, probably.
yeah, and that's just me. I mean, I feel like I could always be more ahead than I am right now, and that's just me being the way I am. But I'm like, fuck. But yeah, it didn't really change much. But that's just part of like the age, man. You literally it's like your
It's a
time's
reminder,
ticking.
bro. The older you get, you're like, fuck, I'm closer to dying, kind of. If
Yeah,
you think about it that way, a lot of people don't like to
because
reflect on mortality.
yeah, I mean, even when you're 25, I mean, 50. When you're 50, you're not fucking running on a beach. Like, I mean, people are. Some people, if you stay in shape and shit. But most people at 50 years old, they're fucking just more chill the fuck out. I mean, I guess at that point, people are still working because people work to like 65, right? To retire or fully. But at that age, like, I feel like I don't want to be doing shit either. I mean, I do. I want to be in shape and be enjoying my life. But if I'm working all the way up till then, I'm not gonna be able to do that shit. So I'm just trying to like, I feel like by 35, 40 at the latest, like that's like it, like I don't want
Yeah,
to, and
and it's coming quick.
it is, bro. It's so fucking quick. But yeah, and I point out other things too. I think we may have talked about this maybe off the pod, but like in all reality though, like we kind of beat each other up for this, or anybody does, But in all reality, we've only been adults and working jobs for
10 years.
10 years, like ourselves, which is not bad.
Yeah,
But we're always seeing the big number. We're this old and we need to have all this. So at the same time, you do need to be kind of harsh on yourself, because always got to push yourself more. But at the same time, you do got to like just still enjoy it all and take a step back a little bit. It's a
yeah,
hard because like I was telling you earlier, like I just want to like the faster, like I'd rather just live through a couple years of having anxiety and busy as fuck and just stressed and then be good, the rest of my life or for the next, however long I am alive for, but or you rather just like take it day by day. And I mean, not in a bad way, but
Hmm.
like go 40 years and slowly work up to it. I don't know. It's different ways
Yeah,
of
I don't
seeing it.
know. It's fucked, and everyone's different. Which there's
Yeah.
no right answer for everybody. So you
There's
kind of have
many
to
ways of
figure it
seeing
out.
it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think regardless, I think your plan sounds
All
amazing
right.
for what
Hopefully,
it is, but I'm definitely gonna hold you
beat the
accountable to
fuck
it.
out of me, bro.
I got you. Now, if you need any help though with the business stuff, I mean, I'd be more than happy to help too. Because
No, I
at the end of
appreciate
the
it.
day, it's coming back around to me, and it goes around, comes around. What go? Yeah, yeah, right. Goes around, comes. Yep, that saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we'd kill it though. I'm just scared that you'd get too many leads, you know?
Ah, shit. No, honestly, you don't know, man. But I feel
Mhm.
like everything you mentioned, I feel like it's really popular right now with like businesses, and I've been getting so many calls and stuff, and
Mm.
but I
Because
feel like those
let's be
people.
real. Let's be real right now. So at all the services I mentioned,
Mhm,
okay, let's fuck it what I just mentioned versus SEO, running paid ads,
mhm.
fucking any other shit you could do to promote. Which one of those maybe sounds like the least one you would do? Would it be SEO where you're like, fuck that, it takes too long? Or maybe, like what's kind of like the one where it's
Well, the
like,
SEO, I wouldn't even. I mean, I think it's dope. I would be really interested in it, but to me, the time of it taking really long, I don't think it's a big problem for me. That's something to
would you
hear.
invest in it though?
Yeah, I would.
So someone,
Because I feel like it's just going to come around in the future. And at the end of the day, it's going to put at least me, it's going to
mhm,
put me at that shop where I'm like up here in my area, which in 2 years, may take 1 year. I want to be up there in case there's somebody. This
yeah,
area is growing really fast. And
that's
it's just a
true.
matter of time somebody else coming in here with more money
Mm,
to invest and shit like that and put
yeah,
them at top. And then anybody in this area that looks up shit, it's going to come up with them. So I wouldn't mind investing in that and already being there, beating them to it.
pack
And
it to the punch.
yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, there's plenty of work for everyone. It's not like it's a
Yeah.
competition or anything like that. But I mean, if you can be there, why not, right? But everything else, I mean, I think everything. Honestly, I could relate. The Google, what is it? The
Google My Business shit,
Google My
That's
Business.
like the local SEO
Hmm.
basically.
That one I
So,
like. I would really like to push for having more reviews
mm,
because I don't really push reviews. I'd almost feel like if there's like a system or something where you can like fucking text anyone like right after they leave,
yeah,
like
yeah,
leave a
yeah.
review, like I think that would be crazy, like awesome because that just it helps. It puts you up there too.
Okay.
Um,
So, yeah, that's good then.
I
So,
think I could relate with anything,
I'll
all of them.
probably make that one of the bonuses, honestly. I'd rather like the paid ads, all that bullshit. But I've been kind of learning about more bonuses. Like, yeah, if that's your offer, and then you say, "Oh, plus I'm doing this shit for you," and then you keep saying, "Yo, and we're adding this and this," like
Hmm.
the person's values or perceived value is going to keep going up because you keep adding shit, and the price hasn't been going up.
Yeah,
So basically, maybe there's a discrepancy between price and value, but the more shit you keep adding, technically, the value keeps growing, and it's like it's starting to look like a better deal, if
yeah.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
Because they in the book it said, yeah, you could just make like a package where everything's there,
Hmm.
but like if you kind of just hit them out of nowhere and be like, yo, it's a bonus if you do this, or maybe even add like some type of limited supply to them or something. We're like, oh, we only got like like the first two people do this,
Yeah.
as an emergency. I don't know. It's some crazy. You could do so much shit. Is
Psychological shit, man. I do that all the time with the with like stuff, and I actually talked about this with the helper today. I'm like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But with PPF jobs, I always tell people like, I do two things. I have three. I have a partial front end where it just comes up like halfway up your hood, fenders type shit, protects the whole front end,
yeah.
and then I have the full front end, which basically it's the nose of the car from the fenders forward. And I always tell them, and I also include like for free, like this is just something I personally do for
Mm,
you guys. Most places won't, but I'll include like the pillars, like that's basically along the windshield, partial of the roof, door cups, and then door edges, like for free. Like that's just extra. And then in all reality, the price is I'm still making pretty good
yeah,
money,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're just
and
making the deals
and then
better.
you're making them feel like they're getting way more for what.
The value.
Yeah,
I love that.
and
What the
then obviously
fuck?
the other option is do the whole fucking car in PPF, but basically I try to push for that one the most. So that's the one
Mm.
where I decided to offer that free shit. And sometimes even if they do the full car, I'll throw in the free ceramic coating with it because I mean to me that's not really much
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
of more of an
Compared to
expense
yeah,
compared to what they're already spending on that
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
whole job. So
That's
But no,
badass, bro. I didn't
but
know that.
when you brought that up though, it kind of reminded me of that because in a sense I am kind of doing that in a way. But
Yeah, without kind of necessarily maybe even connecting it, you were just automatically doing
yeah,
that shit. That's badass.
and going back to today, I was telling the helper, I'm like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't even be doing this. But he's like, but don't you do it for free anyways? I'm like, well, yeah, I do. But I'm like, fuck, it does take up a lot more time because it's small, tedious shit. You know, the door
Got
cups,
you.
you're like
Got you.
behind the
Got you.
door
Got you.
handle, you're fucking putting clear bra in there. Like it's fucking cupped, it's tight, it's kind of, it takes a while, right? And then the door edges too, you're just there meticulously going through and installing it. So, but regardless, I think I'll keep it just to give something, for the customer to like.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't know there was any value to that now,
Hmm.
yeah, you're making, And do
Yeah.
you do it after they purchase, or do you say we're gonna do it before they buy? Like, where do you position that?
No, well, when they come in, I mean, talk to the customer, I give them the options. I'm like, all right, well, I got a couple options for PPF. There's this. If you go this route with the full front end, which is the most popular, we do all this, and then plus on top, like,
I'll just hook you
yeah,
up.
I hook you up with this. Like, I
That's
do,
beautiful. Before they even purchase.
yeah, and then they're like, okay, like, well, that one sounds like the best one, so let's do that one.
Oh
So
shit.
they go for it usually, and like I said, this week I have three of those. So
Oh,
it's just,
you should have to even make that even more crazier. Like when you're offering or doing the package, he's like,
mm,
"Oh, this is probably our most popular one." You maybe already do that,
mm,
and then for some reason, that kind of goes up to testimonials and people wanting to do what people do. For some
mm-hmm.
reason, that
Yeah,
kind of even adds more to it.
yeah, and
But
yeah,
look,
I usually say
plus,
this is what mostly people do.
okay,
Yeah,
plus you're not lying, right?
no,
So
it's
it's like we're
100%.
not being deceiving at all. You're
You can
literally
literally
just taking an advantage.
you literally go on my fucking Instagram and all the pages and it shows like me posting like full front and PPF, protect your investments. Like I'm
There
always
you go.
posting that shit. Like that's the most common thing people do to brand new cars, and
Mm,
it's the best thing I could recommend too. Because
yeah,
once that paint is chipped, it's chipped. If you
yeah.
like, and I've been seeing a lot of this. It's kind of funny. It's kind of guilt tripping people now because from other companies posting ads, it's like you buy a brand new phone and you put a screen protector instantly. You buy a car that fucking costs 40 times that phone
That's a great
and you
analogy.
don't put shit on it.
What the fuck?
Like that thing costs you 40 times what that phone costs you, 40,000 around there, and you're not putting shit on it to protect it.
Wait, wait, wait. Where do you come across this idea? How this
Well, my Instagram feed is just fed with like a bunch of like
detailing shit and
detailing stuff
PPF
that's
and
just, yeah. Honestly, there's so much like competition in this shit recently. And I think you brought this up maybe like 2 years ago. Like he's like, I don't know if it's just more that I know you now, but I feel like there's so much like people like doing the whole detailing thing or whatever
yeah.
it is. But yeah, I just get a lot of sponsored shit or I see people ads. And yeah, it's a fact where you literally like you spent 40 grand on a car. It is a shit ton more to spend like, on a 3 grand, but it's like you spent 40, like might as well spend another three, protect it. I think the other thing is like most people will finance those 40,000. So maybe I could look into financing PPFs and stuff like that, like through a third company, where.
Oh, bro, you know what's really popular? We
Mm,
actually started doing this where I work is places like Afterpay. A lot of people are
mm.
introducing something called Afterpay. So essentially, it's like as if the customer was using a credit card, so you still get,
Yeah, you get
all your
paid for
shit.
full.
Yeah, you get paid all your shit. But they are essentially making an agreement with Afterpay saying we're gonna split up your
Mm,
shit in 4 payments. We're gonna charge you. They're basically gonna run the card every 2 weeks,
mhm.
so 2 months interest free, and then that might entice them. Or you could actually use like their more of like their loan that type of thing, where once a month, but you have this amount of interest. So it's kind of like a credit card,
Mm.
but they kind of could split up the payments in a
It's
sense.
made to sound like it's a payment plan for them, but in reality, it's a credit card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for you, you're
Yeah.
getting the whole shit though. You get the full benefit, which is
Yeah.
crazy. And I
So
know
I've
a lot
been
of people
asked
doing
quite a
that.
bit. Like I would say within this year, I got asked at least like 4 times. Like, do you take payment plans or do you have stuff like that? And I'm like,
Oh,
no. I'm like, it's just all or nothing.
dude, yeah, I could look into that for you. I'll basically see how hard it would be for them to afterpay,
Hmm.
and because basically the more steps there is to this shit, the less likely they're able to do it. The easier, fucking streamline, boom, you get more people to
Yeah.
do it. So I'll look into it.
Yeah, that's a good one actually.
Yeah, it's
Now we
called
brought that
Afterpay
up.
though.
Afterpay.
They have someone called Affinity too.
Uh-huh.
AFFIINIT, whatever the fuck or why. And yeah, same shit. You basically get up the full money. You get your full whatever the fuck you want,
Hmm.
and they're essentially now dealing with this company that makes money off the loans. And if they didn't get paid, then that's their fucking problem. Obviously,
Yeah,
they
they'll
do their
fucking owe
thing.
them, not
Yeah,
me.
not you. You're good. You got your shit. So that's what's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people and even us, as like where the company works, they literally just introduced that shit. I'm
Hmm.
like, oh shit, and I'm pretty sure a PPF is not, or is more basically what I'm trying to say, more expensive than the shit we sell. Like you could file an LLC in Utah for like less than 300, and you have the option to split the payments. Is my point, you know?
Hmm.
So the more options you give people to pay you, the more currencies you take,
Hmm.
the more basically access you have to money. Because imagine if you only
It's a cash.
accepted cash or fucking just a Visa.
Yeah.
People that did Discovery cards or Amexes, you'd be like, nah, bro, we don't accept that. Like,
Yeah.
you lose all that business.
Yeah, my buddy Nick is the one that put me on. It was actually his wife. He's like, "You don't have Square?" Or like that was just like the main credit card,
Yeah,
company back then. I'm like, no, like I haven't got that for you yet. He's like, dude, you guys gotta get on that shit. Like you gotta fucking make it easy as possible to fucking get money from people.
yeah,
And yeah, you do pay. I think we talked about this. You pay the fee and all that stuff. It sucks,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
you're making it literally you could tap on your fucking phone and you're taking
yeah.
money from people. Like how much easier can it get? So yeah, just like you said, open up your fucking ways of receiving money and being to able to take payment from them.
That's a fact, bro.
So
Liddy.
well, yeah, I opened up a new little
Tips and tricks and shit we gotta think about. Me too.
a
And
little
then
window.
when
Yeah.
you brought up the whole screen protector of the phone versus the thing, that I think that's honestly smart marketing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
I've
literally,
only seen
that's
that once,
ingenious.
so maybe I
We
need
should
to.
steal that shit and make a video or some shit, or make like some type of Facebook ad that says, "Yo, like you would protect your phone, but not your car," and then
Yeah.
boom, like what the
You don't even fucking
fuck?
walk out of the fucking phone store without a screen protector. Like, why would you walk out of the dealership with
With
with no
yeah,
protection on your car
especially if it's
either?
a new whip.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, bro, I ain't
You
gonna
don't.
lie, you're onto something there. I'm glad you brought that up. That's
Yeah.
great marketing,
Yeah.
literally, because you're showing them like they have a problem that they didn't know they had. Like, yo, you're fucking up your wit, bro.
Hmm.
And then who has the solution to their problem?
Me.
Boom, there you go.
So yeah. No, that's
Okay,
actually good. Good thing. I mean, I've seen it before, but I never like thought about it. Like that's actually really good marketing.
that's amazing
But you
marketing.
see
I
this shit,
swear to
so
you.
you instantly like grabbed onto it right away.
No, that's why it's if you can connect easy like that and make shit like that connect, that's how you know it's like
Mm,
amazing. If I'm over here trying to explain fucking SEO and how it's gonna help you, and like you're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, but that what you just that example
hmm.
was so clear that it was like, yo, that's literally perfect. Like, that's how you want to talk. I've been hearing like a third grade level to kind of like people
Yeah,
just so they could get it and it won't go over their heads. So I'm like, holy shit.
it's the best way. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on that level sometimes. So
Nah,
I tell people like, you gotta talk to me like I'm a third grader with fucking
yeah.
apples and
Bro,
crayons.
people don't even like reading, bro.
Yeah.
Like they don't
No.
like reading at all. Not even if it's like too I ain't gonna lie, I find myself doing this. If it's let's say there's a tweet on Twitter, if it's too fucking long and it's like from some random thing, I'm not reading that shit.
Yeah.
Like fuck that, you know? So no, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So
have to do
we
something with that. We're onto something there.
yeah. We'll talk. We'll get some shit going, man. For
Hmm.
sure. So
Oh yeah.
beautiful. I guess that kind of, I know we've just kind of been all over the place. So that kind of wraps up, I guess kind of everything, but the Q&A as well. So
Yes.
again,
Thank you both for
facts.
Q&A questions.
They're great.
Always
We did some
supporting us.
reflecting and then, yeah, so it sounds like we got some ideas out of somehow this. So we
Yeah.
appreciate you. That's why we like questions, you know?
Yeah.
Makes us think of shit that we like. If we're kind of saying shit, more than likely we're already maybe thinking it. So
Yeah.
we
For sure.
start thinking outside the box and it's like, oh shit, like beautiful. So, okay.
Opens up new opportunities. So
100%. So if you want to be a part of the community or ask questions, yeah, just go ahead and DM us or just be look on the story. We're gonna look at that anonymous type of question submit. We might have some dumbass questions, which was gonna be funny, like in regards of people just trolling maybe.
yeah.
But hey, fuck it, send them. You know.
To a certain extent, we'll fucking answer
No,
all.
yeah, I was about to say we might not answer them if it's too stupid, because
Yeah.
but hey, fuck it. Like we'll at least like see them and be like, hey, what the
Yeah.
fuck, you know?
Submit it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Uh,
Okay, well, I guess that was kind of it for me, bro. Do you have like any closing thoughts for the people out there? Yeah, basically just say anything you want to say, bro, before we out of here.
no, man. But like you said, this is gonna be Christmas
Fuck
basically.
it, we're just
So
uploading it, man. Christmas pod. Merry
yeah,
Christmas, everybody.
exactly.
If y'all
Merry.
hear this, if not, you're probably hearing this in the new year because people don't really do shit for around this time anyway. So,
Yeah, likewise. Hope thank you all for supporting. And I mean, this is basically kind of like the last one you hear. Or do we got one more before the new year?
well, the
I
25th
think we
is
technically, I
25
think,
plus. Oh, fuck. That's a fact. This would be the last one of the year because the next one would be
yes.
literally January 1st.
Damn, that's crazy timing.
So,
Well,
there you go.
thank you guys for all the support this year.
Facts.
And
Excited.
yeah, man, it's been a cool journey, I think, for us,
For sure.
and you guys, been supporting and watching it grow, and for the people that stuck around to the end of the video and are hearing
Yep.
this, thank you guys very much.
Facts.
And but yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man.
Yep. Well, likewise. Well, thank you guys. And yeah, continue building, growing. And yeah, just reach out if we could do anything for y'all. And if not, then we'll catch y'all on the next one,
Yes, sir.
All right.
Peace.